Yo, this is Denzel, Two Shot Bentley. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Okay, so I'm seeing quite a few people pop up saying how they hope Frank Warren and Daniel Dubois are successful in their appeal to get a rematch with Oleksandr Usyk. Now, I don't know if they're actually thinking too correctly on this one, because it's going to have consequences of Oleksandr Usyk being stripped of the IBF world title if that scenario happens. As we know, the IBF have already ordered Filip Hrgovic against Oleksandr Usyk even before the WBA did it with Daniel Dubois. Okay? So the IBF are not going to wait any longer. They're going to strip Oleksandr Usyk if that happens. And that will make any kind of undisputed fight even further away. So for those of you who want a fanboy for Daniel Dubois, or Triple D, or some people call him Triple Knee, it's a little harsh, okay, but that would make the undisputed fight even further away. Because we know if somehow, in the unlikely scenario, but you never know in boxing, if they were to order a rematch between Usyk and Daniel Dubois, well, we know what's going to happen in the rematch. Same thing as the first fight. Because they're basing things on one incident across 9 rounds. One incident. Low blow, body shot, borderline, however it is that you want to see. I'm not here to try and change your mind. I've already done videos on it. I'm sick of it. But you're basing it on one little incident. Totally omitting the fact that Oleksandr Usyk won every single round and stopped Daniel Dubois with a jab. So, for anybody who wants the undisputed fight in the hope that Daniel Dubois will beat Oleksandr Usyk, because what you really don't want is Tyson Fury to fight Usyk. You'd rather everybody else fight Usyk in the hope that one of them beat Usyk so Fury doesn't have to fight him himself. Listen, I've been around boxing long enough. I understand who some people are. Okay, there's a lot of people who would like that because they're frightened to death in case Tyson Fury gets exposed, which I don't know why he would be. I mean, surely Tyson would be the favourite in that fight, right? But anyway, Filip Hrgovic has already stated he ain't going to step aside. He isn't going to do it. And again, I'll say it again, I've said it 100 times now, that unifications do not trump mandatories. They do not. WBC, WBA, they have somewhat of a rule where they would allow it. The IBF and the WBO, no, they don't have that in their rules. So with the IBF, fully expect them to strip Oleksandr Usyk if the WBA agree to rematch Dubois and Usyk. That would make the undisputed fight even further away, because let's just say Oleksandr Usyk defeats Daniel Dubois in the rematch, and then Tyson Fury actually grows some nuts and fights Oleksandr Usyk, and he beats Oleksandr Usyk. Well, that's not going to be for undisputed, because then Tyson Fury will then have to go see Filip Hrgovic. So what are you really hoping for? Or are you not thinking very clearly? I don't know what it is. Anyway, we'll have to wait and see how all this plans out. I do not expect any kind of reversal of the decision. I do not expect a rematch to be ordered. I don't. You can't change all that on one incident, when these incidents happen hundreds of times every single year in boxing. What are you going to do? Overturn all of them? Of course not. Anyway, drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe, catch you next video.